we have another trade up from the Detroit Lions. I literally just got done making the video on Giovanni Manu. Now we got to talk about Sione Vaki, who the Lions just traded up and got. I had him in my last mock draft, actually the last couple mock drafts. It seemed the Lions really, really liked Vaki with the visits and what type of player that he brings as a safety to the Detroit Lions. It makes all the sense in the world. Right now, all the players that the Lions drafted are players whom they did the 30 visits with. And this is what the Lions had to give up, though, in the trade. So the Lions get the pick that we just did to get Vaki, and we gave them a 6th-round pick. Or we get a 6th-round pick. We give up the 4th-round pick, okay, and they get a 6th-round pick from Detroit and next year's 4th. So we don't have a next year's 4th or 3rd-round pick, but we still got some draft picks in this draft here to continue on as the Lions build this roster. So 4 picks, 4 trades. Lions are extremely aggressive in this year's draft, trying to get talent on this football team. Fine with the trade. Vaki is a good player. He's going to go in the secondary, and he completes the safety room. The secondary has been completely revamped. Completely revamped. This is your secondary. You're naming players. There's not a bad one. There's not a bad player. How many times have we name players in this team, and you're just like, that player you definitely could get rid of. This one, we don't have that right now in our secondary. You got safety Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph. Love these guys. Ifutu Melfanu. Now Sione Vaki, who we just drafted. That is our 4 safeties. Wow. Like, that's a really good room. Corners is just as good. Carlton Davis, who we traded for. Emmanuel Mosley, who we re-signed because he got injured last year. Still has potential. Meek Robertson. Terrion Arnold. Then Rakestraw. Rakestraw. What a young secondary. This is a young secondary. I love it. I'm so happy they revamped this secondary. In the comment section right now, grade the pick, the trade up from the Detroit Lions, trading up with the Philadelphia Eagles and selecting Sione Vaki. Again, he's a developmental safety, but he can play special teams immediately. He's going to be a backup. There's going to be situations he may have to play in this year because of injuries, right? So it's a good player to have, another universal player. This is a really good draft pick, and there's a reason why I had him on mock drafts, and other people had him on mock drafts. A great, gritty type of player, another player that hits hard. And he don't have to obviously play right away, so he's going to be able to learn. So I think this is a really good pick for the Detroit Lions. Again, next year's draft, though, is going to be interesting because we don't have a 3rd and a 4th now. So we're going to have to figure something out for next year. But this year, Lions getting it done for sure. They're definitely getting it done. They're doing a good job. We still got some picks. And to continue to build this team. Now, going forward, I do expect edge, defensive tackle, and wide receiver. So those are it as well. You could do guard for sure. I like it. I like the Vaki pick. So we still got picks. We still got needs, and we're going to continue this bad boy. With that said, folks, adios.